into the light, my son, they said. Walk into the light. Join them. Join them. In the end of time. This is Wrench. It's got one of the coolest logos of any VR game. I think that logo is really badass. I don't know who developed it, but the designer deserves an upgrade, a bonus. Bit of a spanner in the oven, if you know what I mean. Okay, so let's do this. So I've got it running at 1.2, 1.2x. I've got some apparently ray tracing on. Not all ray tracing, but they've got DX12 running, rough reflections and long reflection rays. Ray tracing for ambient occlusion is not supported in VR, and yeah, I've got a few other things configured. So we'll see how this goes, right? VSync is not enabled. That's I should probably turn that on, but we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll see how heavy this is. Let's go. New game. I've never played this old game, but I've never played it. And can you tell? Because clearly, oh, that's not smooth. Okay, let's
Zimtalk5
go backwards.
says, Skinny Green Horse, thanks for clubbing.
Oh yes, thank you for joining the sub. Right. Okay, what do we got? Start training. I don't want to start training. I want to get out of here. No! No, don't look at them! No! It's terrible! Okay, hang on. Let me quit the app, if it'll let me. Oh my god. Very slow. Okay, let's turn the ray tracing off or down. I've got it doing like multiple reflections, which is probably way too calculation rich for running the game at 1.2x. So we're going to try now again. All right, so let's see. Turn off rough reflection and long rays. Take the samples down to 1. Maybe we can irk out enough that this is going to be okay. I like it. There's like some really brooding music with this game as well. All right, hold on. New game. Let's try. Last 2 streams, we've had like almost no sound or something for the first little while, so all that. Hey, what's up? All right, so it looks like you can hear me. I wonder, is Bell working? Maybe not. Can anyone hear him? Yeah. Oh, don't you start. Big hype. Oh, I don't know, Nigel. All right, how we got it? This is better, but not really smooth, is it? Anyway, I want to see what it looks like. Let's see how it works. This is smooth. It's just there's a lot of HUD at the moment. I earned 25 bucks.
Guy says, 4 engineers get into a car. The car won't start.
The car won't start. 4 engineers get into a car. The car won't start. Is this some kind of joke? Anyway, this is weird. It's going to have me walk in this path.
Rowdy Guy says, the mechanical engineer says, it's a broken starter.
It's a broken starter. Oh no, this is going to be a long one. Okay, move to the destinations, teleport a few times, touch the ground and sky.
Rowdy Guy says, the electrical engineer says, dead battery. Dead
battery. Oh no. What does it say? Access the smartwatch. Oh, I'm supposed to go back. Okay, hold on.
Rowdy Guy says, the chemical engineer says, impurities in the gasoline.
It's coming on. We can hear this joke coming. Move to destinations. Teleport a few times. Oh, are these the destinations? Oh. Okay. I've never had basic movement tutorials gamified this way. This is the game Wrench. I just earned another 100 bucks. Woohoo. Teleport a few times. How do we do that? Not that one. Not that one. There's no teleportation. I turned that off. Touch the ground and the sky. Rotate a couple of times. Oh, my favorite. I'm just going to pretend that's not happening. Come on. Does that not count? Do I have to rotate the other way? I'm not watching this.
Rowdy
I'm
Guy
closing my eyes.
says, the IT engineer says, how about we all get out of the car and get back in?
Oh, teleport with R. Hey. This is like the longest message I've ever had segmented like this, Rowdy. This is better be a good joke. Smooth move speed and other options can be adjusted, blah, blah, blah. I tried rotating, it didn't give me the money. Feck you. You owe me $100. $100. I'm not taking any less. All right, what do we got here? Access the smartwatch. Wrench changes a lot during early access. Okay. Press the notification to return.
Rowdy Guy says, you missed the punchline.
I missed the punchline. Hang on. The IT engineer says, how about we all get out of the car and get back in? Oh, right. Like restart type of thing. I get it. Okay. Yeah. Very funny. I'm just laughing my ass off. All right, let me focus. I'm trying to learn things here. Summon and store the tablet. Store it? What does that mean? Just X? Okay. View, use, and dismiss notifications. Pew pew? What's that? The feck is pew pew? Dismiss notifications. Menu. Can I grab this? Okay. This is really strange. It's like they designed a tutorial menu game. Okay. View, use, and dismiss notifications. So we've done that, I think. Load settings and roadmap apps. Roadmap. We touch it. This is the development roadmap, which I imagine...
Rowdy Guy says, that's a huge smartwatch.
It's a very big one. All right, let's see. This is talking about like early access and features. Like, is this game still in early access? It's like several years since it launched. View, use, and dismiss. Okay. Load settings. I think I did half of that. Return to home screen. Press the tablet icon on the watch to summon the tablet. It's very, very good. Okay. And what's the grid do? That went back home. Okay. Load settings. Settings is there as well. Very good. Okay. So we've got all the basic use cases sorted. View, use, and dismiss notifications. What's new? The purchase action VR installed things. ITB parts. God, I can't. I've got $1,000 now. I just want the money. Let me go. What's next? This is a very interesting... There's that many menu tutorial things before I get out of here. At least it's visual. All right. What do we got? Oh. Oh, some of these are interactive. Grab a part. Throw a part. Move parts to the box. This makes it easy. Right, like a good mechanic. They do make a nice clunking sound. A bit crunchy. Okay. It pops up box. Alright, sorted. Continue to the next station. Cumulative starting money, 1,600. What's this? Set and use an action shortcut. Hold and release XA to use the context menu actions. Alright. You can just open, set and use an action shortcut. Available actions depend on the context target. Did that finish it? So this is the front caliper. You got nice looking pieces here, I gotta say that. Okay, open boxes. So you basically shoot all the boxes, just like a real mechanic. Use a context action. Press the hand on the watch to bind action shortcuts for each hand. Disable collision. Driver side lower... Okay. The heck am I doing here? Tool belt. Trying to figure out what I'm doing. Tablet. Destroy all parts. Okay. So I guess we just have to... Am I grabbing them? Sticking them in the bucket. Okay. No problem. We've got some car parts. This is a kind of a car mechanic simulator game. You're going to see just how terrible I am with car engines, car parts, all of this type of thing. Assetto Corsa and playing lots of sim racing certainly gave me an appetite for this stuff, but I expected to kind of get into the action, destroy them. Now what? Disposal barrel. Tool belt to cancel. Scrap all. Goodbye. Set and use an action shortcut. I don't know. You've lost me there. I don't know. Hold. Available actions depend on the context. Hold and release XA. Okay. I don't know. Let's keep going. I feel like I'm completing the tutorial at my own pace. Okay, what is this? Pocket the parts. Oh my god. Grab a pocketed part. Transfer to the other table. Empty a pocket. Drop small parts onto a wrist to pocket them. Yeah. That's cool, man. That's a good system. I'm still getting like... Oh, is that full? Bind the pocket action to shortcut. Bind the pocket action shortcut to pocket parts quickly. Pocket the parts. Done that for some of them. Do the other hand now. This feels really weird. Did anyone see the recent Pico controllers? Because they look like, if you've got fat hands, and particularly chunky wrists, they may be your worst nightmare. Is that 20? One more. Okay. Alright, grab a pocketed part. Empty a pocket. Oh. And it says transfer the parts to the other table. Okay. So this is the part where you're like, why don't we just put all the bolts of the same type in the same, like, receiving tray? This is going to be great fun to watch all night long. Jesus. Wow. And all you're seeing is just a dude fiddling with his parts? Man, that is like top entertainment, that is. Well, we're going to see what this is all about. It's a very innovative thing, isn't it? Hey, GT, how's it going? You flying from Vegas to Flagstaff? Nice flight, Microsoft Flight Sim. Hey, what's up? Seems like the
GT says, Ozims Live just finished flying from Vegas to Flagstaff. Nice flight in MSFS with Pimax.
Oh, right, with Pimax. I was like, oh, you just came off of a flight. Oh, well, no. Oh, well, that's nice, though. Just came off a flight. All right, buddy. All right, I get it. Pimax makes it feel real. I get it. I got to try their latest one, actually. Still haven't. Install fasteners. I see why they've done a complicated tutorial, because if they didn't, I would have no idea how this game worked. This is really involved. Like, very involved. Look at these raggedy hands. They're awesome. It's like raggedy hand Zim. I've got gloves that look like this. I should wear them. Install fasteners. 0 of 7. Okay. There's my torque wrench. I'm gonna over tighten things, I have a feeling. Okay, so this is a... Nope, not that guy. Torquey bolt. And then we just... That's not the right head. The feck? Install fasteners. Alright, well look, let's just... I'm gonna go ahead and place them. think that's what it means by install. These are, be careful with how much pressure we apply. This is really weird. Like, I feel like you'd be like, I'm not super, super delicate. Like, every little bolt has a little, like, feeling. Although I'm seeing a little bit, if that's ray tracing, it's cool, but I don't know. All right. And then we put the little nuts, the hex nuts or whatever they are. Flange nut. All right, set the torque to 40 Newton meters.
Ninth says, so far this is some solid engineering from you.
Seat fasteners fasten past rundown. What the fuck? Insert fasteners into an appropriate location and release to install. Grab the wrench from the table or tool belt to equip. Adjust direction and torque settings. Okay. By touching the virtual buttons. Move the wrench socket driver tip to an installed fastener to attach it. Pull away up to detach. Use trigger to engage the wrench motor drive. Oh, it's motorized? I've never heard of a motorized wrench. Pull the handle to apply torque and ratchet. The torque limiter will trip when it's reached. Place a palm behind the ratchet while fastening to stabilize. Target uninstalled fastener to display optimal torque. Okay, so I do that. Put that on the... Whoop. Well, it's making the satisfying sound, isn't it? I think that's the wrong way. There we go. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. It's in? No? Nope. Hold on. Trying to figure this out. Where's this bolt going? Yeah. Place a palm behind the ratchet. It's not working. Nope. This is the world's most finicky game. This fucking ratchet. Okay, hold on. Stay in there, you fecker. You gonna tell me that that's the correct way? What? Oh. What am I doing? Oh. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it automatically drills it down, but then you got to do the manual part. Like, so you do that, and then secured it, and then you get down to third. Oh. 30. Okay, no problem.
GT says, okay, what the heck am I watching?
This is so cool. So this is called Wrench, and it's about assembling engines and stuff. But like, I've had to apply the appropriate torque with this automated motorized torque wrench. And like, I support the back of it with my palm. It's pretty neat. This does feel really good. This one's 55. Hold on here a second. Let's get this calibrated, or can I just... No, you gotta touch it. Okay, like that. So you pull it down, and then you bring the torque wrench, and it gives you resistance.
Says, this has to be free question mark.
Nope. We're not finished here. This is just the tutorial. You'll see the flashy part of the game in a second. It's like building full engines. I just don't know, like, I guess it's the gearhead in you that would want to do this. It's freaking weird. Optimally torque all fasteners. Okay. This one's 70. Now, this is going back a ways. This is not recent. But like and this is just teaching me how to play the game. Wow, it's interesting how much, like, you can feel that the torque is that much more. It's a really subtle thing. It's like, oh, there we go. We did it. So we stabilized the wrench, and then it probably says, like, store it somewhere, but I'll carry it with me just in case. Okay, see, now you can go, like, what is that, graduate, or I don't know what the next one's going to be. These keep getting tougher, though. All right, here we go. Here's a full-on wheel. What have we got? We got torque wrench. We got a lug nut shifter. And we got a scootly doodly. Right. Remove the wheel, remove the caliper, remove brake pads, rebuild and fasten without after removals. Assembly, tear down, and rebuilding is necessary to replace worn parts. Fasteners retain associated parts. For example, lug nuts must be removed before wheels. This is why you have a lug nut kit when you give your mechanic your car. Okay. Non-fastener parts may also block removal or installation. Non-fastener parts. Okay, the manual app contains... The manual app. The manual app. Manual. Contains what? Helpful step-by-step assembly guides, work in progress. Work in progress? Once I take it apart, you better fucking have a manual. Reference the brake pads and hardware front guide to help with this task. It's not here. Game guide, maybe? Maintenance? Service? Oh no! The guides aren't complete. We're flying blind. All right, ratcheting torque wrenches. That's critical. Yeah, we got the torque impact wrench. Is that the impact wrench? I don't know what that is. I think that's an impact wrench because you usually hit it with the hammer from the side. And that's what does it. The wiggly toozly. What is a Bauer catfish? Brakes. Brake pads and hardware. Here we are. Okay. Oh, very good. Very good, very good, very good. All right, so we've got ourselves a little manual here. Very good. Excellent. Now, so this is the Bauer catfish. I guess that's a car. And these are the brakes, the brake pads and hardware. Remove the lug nuts. Right. What do we remove the lug nuts with? Remove the wheel with what? I'm going to guess this guy because we just learned how to use him. Now, how much torque or whatever do we need? Oh, stick with 50. Stick you on. We want this to be red for removal. Come on. Yep. Doesn't let me. Still not. Still stuck. Try to get the lug nuts off. Here, let's keep our hand there. I don't know how much of this we're going to need. Is this your kind of idea of a good time? It might be. You got 3,400. Come on, pop that off. Can I get this thing? Can I take it now? How do I get it off? Can't move the tire. Are we? Oh. Somehow I accidentally hit. Oh. Oh. There we go. There's one. Don't know why that's not working. This is also not... Come on. I need to increase the torque, eh? Maybe it's... Oh. Loosen, tighten. Loosen. Not doing anything. What's that? I'm not feeling anything either. What the hell? Where's the lug nuts? Hold on, select a step to highlight parts. Doesn't seem to be working for me. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm supposed to take this off as well? I'm getting lost, chat. Feckin' lost. Is this even working? I don't know what's happening. This is feckin' bizarre. I've never dealt with something like this before. It actually looks pretty good, but what? Anyone have a clue? Why would the lug nuts not be coming off? Anyone know? It's like it's not. If they almost want to come. All right, well, we get the idea. Maybe that's definitely to tighten. Can I loosen? Are you gonna work for that? Ah, that makes a better tool. There we go. Okay, right tool for the job every time. Okay, so we got the old lug nuts off the car. Now remove the wheel. All right. Very good. Let's come off. It's not heavy at all. Stay boy. Okay. It's pretty cool. All right, now we're going to try and remove the caliper. Here's the brake caliper.
This is like Asian level IKEA.
This is awesome. I'm really enjoying this. This is like, this is great. But yeah, I remember when Dr. Oculus, he did this before he then did some work on his car. He used this app to gain the knowledge. So this is like, some of this knowledge at least is accurate. I don't know if all of it is. All right, so we've removed the lug nuts. We've removed, what's going on? Remove the wheel. Done that. Remove the 2 slide pin bolts located on the back of the caliper. How do we do that? Use one of these. That's a tightener. Let's not.
Rowdy Guy says,
Shit!
Just don't start with the brakes.
No! I broke it. He's gone up to heaven. I just broke it. I over-tightened. Oops. I'm so sorry. What happens now? Auto? Back. Does this loosen? Alright, that's fine. No problem. This person's not, that's probably not legit if I was to do that. Okay, remove the caliper body. That's probably this part. Maybe this part. Maybe that part. I don't know. There we are. Caliper body, brake calipers. You know what they say? Brake calipers is this ugly thing. Looks like a really, really poorly designed sex toy. Okay. And then we have, what else? We beat the puppy under the table. Okay. Remove the caliper body. Remove the brake pads from the caliper bracket along with the related pad hardware. Right. Pads. Right, let's... Caliper body. Brake pads from the caliper bracket along with the related hardware. Right, can we just snap them out? But see how easily it is to remove someone's brakes? No problem. You thought those were fun pads? No. Okay, worn pads are gone. See how the pads, they rub up against this? That's called the car hamburger. The car hamburger. All right, install the new hardware in the caliper bracket. What new hardware? What? What if I just reinstall the old ones? They'll never know the difference. Okie dokie. Boop. No problem. We got you. Pre-install shims on the new brake pads. Beck is a... Pre-install shims. Beck, okay. Install pads with shims into the caliper bracket. Done. Replace caliper body and torque to... Okay. And torque slide pins to 55 Newton meters. Okay. Torque slide pins to... How many Newton meters is that? That's a lot. What do I do here? This is exactly too many. Right. I guess we'll do the... how many 55? We'll use this guy. Hopefully I won't hurt anything. Make it the Attache one. I guess it's done. 55. Okay, replace the wheel. I know. Look, Zim's shoddy shop. Don't worry. No one's driving on this. Okay, replace the wheel. Lug nut time. No problem. We'll just throw those lovely lugs. How? Replace torque lug nuts. Oh, maybe we gotta to 110 nanometers. Actually, that's probably where this guy comes in. Well, so that's the 110. Okay, that's 110, and we want to tighten to 110. This one will just bring it up to, say, 80. Stick those on there, does it? Nope. Not sure how that goes. Those look like they should go, right? Ah! The whole wheel's come off. What the feck? Alright, this is like a...
The Dot Mask 93 says, Zim, have you seen Pico 4 controller? What do you think?
They look bizarre.
Rowdy says, now you realize that the bolts you used first were the bolts you should have used last.
Wait. Uh-oh. What? No, these are the right lug nuts. These are right. Hang on. I gotta... Mr. Mechanic Zim is... Maybe made a mistake. A slight mistake. Slight mistake. Nothing too... I think it's because I haven't attached this guy and they're like, you can't do that. They're gonna die. And I'm like, it's okay. It's fine. They only paid half price.
93 says, Zim Pico 4 controllers will have DualShock 5 HD haptics. No other VR controllers has that.
DualShock haptics. Okay, that one's done. Kind of, or we think so. Now here's the wheel. We just stick the wheel back on, no problem. Now will it let us? God damn you! Let us lug your nuts. Let me lug you. Come on. Where on the good green earth do I put these? Right. Like this? Baby? Is that how you like it? How do I do this? I have no idea. Torque lug nuts. Look, replace the wheel. Torque lug nuts to 110 nanometers. Doesn't go on there. What about this guy? I don't know how to get them on. Why won't they connect?
The Mask 93 says, PS5 controller has HD haptics / rumble.
Fuck. Well, I know PS5 controller has it, but you're saying the Pico 4s will have? But what about but the actual PlayStation VR2 controllers will have that. So why are you saying that the Pico? I don't know that much about the Pico, because the Pico products I've tried, they were like
The Mask 93 says, yes.
Yeah.
Narsel 1705 says, will you play the new Monkey Island game?
I'd really like to play the new Monkey Island. I didn't know it was brand new. I thought it was a re-release of an old one. I didn't realize it was brand new. Because I know now that it's brand new, it's like, oh, I gotta play it. But I'm trying to make a decision. God damn it, we got so close with this. Well, we almost did all the parts. I feel like I need to figure this out. The manual contains step-by-step assembly guides. Right. So, what's auto? Auto assembly. Auto assembly. Select
the Mask 93 says, Pico 4 controllers will have the same haptics as PSVR 2. It's in the leak file.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. I'll definitely verify that before checking. I'm going to keep going this way. We're going to assume that tire is fine. Look at that. Expert mode? Shit. All right, what does this say? Complete placeholder training, 0 out of 10. Beep, boop, early access. This training is planned for a future update. Perform pretend training. Lousy. What? Passable. Mediocre. Okay. Good. Better. Best. Way! We did it! Now, there's start expert career and start career. What the feck is expert career? I feel like I don't want expert career. Chat, you know me. What happens if I take the expert mode path? We're going to be here for hours and hours, and there's going to be effing. Is that what you want? Do you want a frustrated stream? If you want it, I'll give it to you. But you got to talk to me. You got to tell me if that's what you want. Or do you want a normal career, a happy life, wife, kids, family? Or are we going to go veteran on this?
Do it.
Feck. Feck it. Feck it. Expert mode. You know, they should have like a devil cackling as we get into this doorway. Confirm career choice. All job types and tools unlocked.
He doesn't use the manual anyway.
Recommended for returning players and automotive experts. What? Earn money to purchase prep and race cars. And race cars? May become a new game plus feature. Gain XP. I can't do it! I can't do it. I've never played it before. I get my way around an engine. I'm running away. No, feck that. I'm pussying out. Expert mode is 2-man. I can't do that. Or lady, if you're a gearhead. You can be either. I don't mind. But I'm going to go this way, because this way is my door. Woo! The full wrench game experience. Recommended for new players. That's me. Start with basic jobs and tools. Gain XP to expand jobs, tools, and features. Earn money to purchase prep and race cars.
Says, at the end of expert mode, you can make a car from household items.
Oh, man. MacGyver your own McLaren, hey? All right. There we go. Job done. Welcome to Wrench. Let the games begin. No? Nice little...
Arcanian says, where's Ash when you need her? She could talk you through it.
Ash is like, yeah. Just do the look. That's the thing. She needs overalls for me to believe she's into racing and stuff. I can't deal with this like leathers and cool looking thing and the whole Tomb Raider pouch that she does. I mean, it looks badass, to be honest. But...
Rowdy Guy says, now build a car.
Yeah. We've taught you. Go! It's just a pile of bolts and wheels and metal pieces. Okay. Garage opened. You follow a lifelong dream and open a race car maintenance operation with a small garage, or garage, your trusty hands and meager working capital. Do you have what it takes to build a successful business? Will you go on to lead a small race team and take first place? This is where your story begins. Bum, 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 bum. 14,475. Okay, got a training bonus of 4,475 to start us off. Very good. So we've got a garage catalog, job board, and service manual.
Rowdy Guy says, "Pour Racetium."
Does everybody think of Shadow Point? Do you recommend? I like Shadow Point. I haven't beaten it. There's one puzzle in it called the Pendulum. Still haven't beaten it. Tried it 4 times to beat it. Still haven't beaten it. Mike beat it years ago. Feck you, Mike. Okay, for gazumping me in a puzzle game, which he's probably done for many games, but yeah. Okay, here we go. Wrench OS. Early access. Don't worry, Rowdy. I say feck you too every time you're not here. Right. But not the kids. The kids love Nate, so everyone curls around his feet and purrs. Mostly because he's fed them skooma. Your initial responsibility in Wrench is to maintain and repair customer cars. But before you get started, you will need to set up your garage and buy some tools. Early access. Help images planned for a future update. Cool. A car lift is required to begin accepting jobs. Check the garage app and manage your upgrade. That's so bad. Okay. You will also need basic tools and supplies. Check the catalog to see what's for sale. As you gain experience, additional catalog items become available. Just like in what is the best kids game on the planet? Little Inferno. Little Inferno. All you do is you take a catalog, you buy toys, you burn them. Amazing game for kids. They love it. Just keep them away from the matchboxes in real life. Yeah? Okay. Plenty of fire extinguishers.
93 says, "What VR adventures games will you recommend? It's so hard to find one other than Skyrim."
For an adventure game? I really like, it depends on what you want. Okay, if you're a new school VR person, it gets more limited. But there are a number of games. In fact, now is probably a good time for me to take a drink, sit down, and recommend some things. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay. I'm going to do that. And then we're going to get back to this like car thing. This is really cool. First impressions are super high. Now there's lots of menus. And as many of you know, I'm not a huge fan of like loads and loads and loads of menus, but it's kind of good enough. I'm happy enough. It's all fine. Really weird though. My like live streams and stuff are all saying that I'm not live right now. That's fucking weird. I am live though, right? You can see me. You can see this. I hope you can see this. And this. This too. Hang on a second. Like that. Okay. Got a real monkey on my shirt tonight. Thanks, Julian. Right. So, Resident Evil. As an adventure game, that's more of a story. Like, do you mean like
the
open?
Mask 93 says, "VR, it's made for adventure VR game, but sadly they are so rare."
Yeah, I like Wanderer. If we're talking about like straightforward games where you're starting at one point and going to another point.
Says that Wrench game looks like a nightmare to me with all those instructions to follow.
Look, it's really fun. I really like it so far. I think it's like probably super fun. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. But no, like I need to know what kind of adventure game you're after, and then I'll be able to help you out. Because I can run down a list of things. Like games like Narcosis are really cool. They're a little bit like horror, but Narcosis is a really fun one. Obviously Wanderer. I'm just gonna throw things out there that I think fit into the adventure category. Because there aren't like so many, but there are some. Adventure. Tries to fit Medal of Honor into adventure games. No. Have you tried Ancient Dungeon? Not puzzles. Okay. PSVR or PCVR? PCVR, I take it. I do agree with Rowdy. Resident Evil 4 is very good for that. Carnage Chronicles, also good for that. And multiplayer. What else have we got? Got to go back to some of my older reviews now. Second. I'm just going to focus on the things that I would have called a buy. Oh, The Walking Dead is clearly one of my favorites. Referring to the kids game? Were ya? The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners is fantastic. Really like that. Vertigo Remastered. Vertigo Remastered is a fantastic game. Really good. Of course, Half-Life Alyx. No Man's Sky. Stormland. Agree with all of those. Doctor Who, The Edge of Time. That's not bad. That's quite a good one. Time Stall on Quest. Journey of the Gods is okay. Give it a Arizona Sunshine. It's another one. Asgard's Wrath, linear but feckin' gorgeous. The Morrigan. The Morrigan is like a really cool, like pixelated, like an Ancient Dungeon style game, but more straightforward and linear. The original virtual reality. Yeah, I would count Moss as a platformer rather than like Moss 1 and Moss 2 in the same category. These are all good though. Yeah, not that one. Red Matter and Red Matter 2. Vox Machina. Vox Machina, if you want to be in mechs, the story's a little bit wonky, but piloting the mech and actually just enjoying the gameplay is really good. The Invisible Hours is another peripheral one. I'll definitely say try that out because it's amazing. Like it'll really screw with your head, like how that works. That's really awesome. Would you count Accounting Plus? It's more of a straightforward story, but we're talking about adventure games for those who maybe just joined us. Kind of annoyed me because it had so much potential and they blew it. Yeah, the thing is it just gets flat. It's like, yeah, and then you realize like 6 to 8 hours in, you're like, this is just going to be the same thing. One of the games that I rate highly recommend. One of the first VR games that I played when things started to light up with like the CV1 was Chronos. Chronos is an incredible, almost Tomb Raider style like action game. I need to show it off so that people can see it because a lot of people will have passed this by. But I really like Chronos. I think it's by Gunfire Games, the same people who did what's it called? The same people who did From Other Suns. And it looks fantastic and stuff. So let me see if I can bring this over. A second. Start it here. You can get a flavor for what it looks like. There you go. So you can see the kind of look of it. So basically, as you play through, your character ages. So it's got this, but like you're hopping between different time zones. It's kind of like on a similar level of difficulty of like Abduction. Very difficult. Very kind of Souls-esque, actually. But that's Chronos. I think it's super, super good fun. That one I like a lot. So I would recommend Chronos. There's a bunch more here, actually. Like I think there's, like if you even tried Lucky's Tale, it's kind of bland, but it is lighthearted and fun. Abduction, as I said. That one's, okay, not Abduction for a puzzler. Okay. Resident Evil 4, Skyrim, and Saints and Sinners are the best VR games I've played so far. I love the adventure aspect of these. Yeah, so... Right. Yeah, we talked about that. Okay, so you want something with balls, like my list. Okay, well, let me go to... What else do I have on my list? I think my other stuff is probably on the wrong platform. So my top 5 are Elder Scrolls, so Skyrim, Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, It's an FPS, right? Saints and Sinners. From Other Suns, have you played that? It's another FPS, but it's really good. And then there's a lot of content there. You could playing it over and over and over and just not beat it. Resident Evil 7 we mentioned. 7 was good. Subnautica, if you don't mind a controller. I loved Subnautica. Psychonauts in the Rhombus of Ruin. That one is like missed by so many people, but it's that cool style by Tim Schafer. Narcosis I mentioned as well, which is like an underwater... yeah, Medal of Honor is action more than adventure. It's action, but it's a long game. It's like 16 hours, so it's really good fun. Yeah, it depends, Rowdy, on what you're into. I don't mind playing it single player, actually. What else have we got that isn't on? I'm running into all my PlayStation stuff now. The Assembly. The Assembly is from Endreams. It was their first VR project. They're the ones behind another game that I would really recommend, which is Covert Ops. Shoot, what's it called? The one with the kayak. Covert Ops game. That one's good. More action, I suppose, than adventure. The Assembly is good, though. It's kind of like Half-Life-esque in its telling. You're a couple of different characters. That's pretty neat. We've almost polished them off. Vanishing Realms was an original one. Again, we're going back to 2016 now, so these are games you might want to take a look at and go, nah, maybe not. The Gallery Episode 1. Don't do the Episode 2. Didn't hold up. The only other one there that I really think is worth doing from ages ago, if you can deal with scary stuff, would be take the Mother mod and go for Alien Isolation. That one is very good. Alien Isolation is like, that just has you trembling. The fact that you now have VR support for it is cool. The other one that I've gotten recommended to me as a VR mod game, which I could recommend, is, I think it's the Outer Wilds or the Other Worlds? The Outer Wilds, I think, is what people have recently. Let's see, Outer Wilds VR.
GT says, "Wow, I was just about to recommend that. LOL."
Were you, GT? Half-Life Alyx devs seem to want to babysit the players way too much. It did not have much teeth. I agree. Yeah, I agree. So Outer Wilds, I haven't tried. I haven't heard about it. I think Outer Wilds was one. Risk of Rain VR mod was supposed to be good, but it needs multiplayer. Wilson's Heart was good, and it does have teeth. It's just odd. It's got an odd coat of paint. It's like, you know, if you ever watch a film and it's not quite your humor, this is like drama where it's not quite my drama. It's strange, but like, I think it's worth playing for the visual style alone. It has a little bit of puzzling in it, so that might put off 93. But yeah, Wilson's Heart is pretty neat. I've got so many other on my list that I have to think about, but maybe we should get back to wrenching cars again, as was the plan for tonight's show. Well, that was an action game, Ark, so I can't mention Medal of Honor. Okay, yeah. So the Outer Wilds, you played it flat. Okay, so I plan. Outer Wilds is on my list of one of the games to like definitely go do. Also, Half-Life Alyx mods is something I want to do because I didn't have this rig when I started off, and I'm like, okay, well, let's try some of these things. Okay, we are doing crazy wrench combat lately, right? That's the whole idea. So we'll see what happens. I think that's about it. In terms of my like top recommendations. I didn't go through my considers because there's a feckin' lot. As I said, I've done 1,500 games. I mean, things like Adrift were really cool, very visually stunning. The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Oh, what's the dinosaur one that Rowdy likes? That one was pretty good, but again, it's more controller. Robinson the Journey. Robinson the Journey was pretty neat. Big, massive, but like, it's gonna feel aged. It will feel a bit aged, is the problem. I'm just looking through my list. You got me addicted to looking through my list now, and I wish I could share it with you. Batman Arkham VR is quite good. Short, though. Like, notably short. Megaton Rainfall. If you want to feel like a complete badass superhero, Megaton Rainfall. I don't know of a better VR game that does that. Like, even Iron Man on PSVR didn't make me feel as badass as Megaton. Megaton Rainfall is crazy. You go flying around and blowing stuff up and all that. Fair enough, Mark. God, what else is on my list here now? Things that have teeth. This is the thing. Like, there's a lot of people who like pussyfoot when it comes to VR games, and that kind of annoys me. Like, it doesn't have to be horror for it to be something interesting. For example, one of the games that like was pretty neat, but was like a throwaway game almost, like it totally transformed itself in its development cycle, was started off as a shooter, ended up as a fishing game, was Monster of the Deep Final Fantasy 15, which was a PSVR title. I was like, what the hell is this? There's even chocobos and stuff in the game. So weird. Such a weird game, but still kind of eclectic and fun at the same time. As I said, it doesn't make my top list, but it's there. It's sandwiched somewhere in the middle. Oh! Hellblade! Senua's Sacrifice. If you haven't played Hellblade, we're going through adventure games, by the way, for those who just joined us. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice is some of the most mind-twisting shit that you'll go through. Like, it feels like a game about mental trauma. It's really cool. I really feel like if they had the same tempo and pace in Half-Life 2 carried forward, or even Half-Life 2 Episode 1 carried forward into VR, it would have done a lot better than what they ended up with. Now, they still had, you know, stick locomotion. It wasn't teleport, that type of thing. Yeah. Well, if you're not wearing headphones for all of these experiences, as Julian says, then we're no longer friends, because you need to do that. That's really important. Headphones make the game, man. What else? Gotta do headphones. Ugh. I'm going through so many things. That's funny. Like, there's just been so many different games where, like, they tried and it just didn't work out. Just didn't quite work out, you know? The problem is with the kind of game that you like, I would just go back to Skyrim and mod it. Like, find more content, says, right?
Intense fun shooting serious Sam VR.
Yeah, and another one. No, Poutine, how's it going, Adam? Another one is Dick Wild. Dick Wild is super fun. Shooty Fruity, also fun. Shooty Fruity is really good too. Both of those games, really, really good. Very well made gallery shooters. They made a Serious Sam 4 VR where you stood in place and you shot things coming at you, which is very Serious Sam, but didn't feel like Serious Sam. It felt like something else. If you're into more... No, I won't give you the scary stuff. Phantom Covert Ops is the one that I was talking about before. I'm just looking at my reviews at reviews.zimtalk5.com at the moment. The new Half-Life 2 VR mod is free and awesome. If you're in for something really unique, more artsy than adventure, but still an adventure, Paper Beast. Paper Beast was like a moving art piece for me, and although it's only maybe 5 or 6 hours long, really quite special, actually. I didn't give it a buy in the end. I gave it a consider, but that's really quite a special one. And then, what else have we got in here? A couple of things. No Vader, no Jurassic Park, none of that stuff. The Minter games, that guy is like, aside from being a lovely sheep lover, I follow his Twitter. It's crazy. I'm glad you're going to EGX, Adam. Buck's there. You can say hi. What else is there? I was playing through Operencia: The Stolen Sun, which is really weird. It's like one of those, not turn-based games, but like, you know, like a dungeon crawler, but outside. So you like move forward 4 spaces, move forward 3 spaces, then fight some guys, and they're all like cardboard cutouts. Really weird, really strange, but I was liking it. What else is here? I'm in like 2021 now, going towards the future. Trying to see if there's anything else. I mean, there's stuff like Now the Lost Eye, Stones of Harlath, Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife. All these things are like mediocre. They're kind of like, they don't really hit, but if you're really scraping for games, then okay, like maybe, is what I'm thinking, but a little bit complicated. All right, I think it's about time. Weird. I can't just be sitting here talking about games all night. Was there anything else that I'd recommend? Dead Effect 2. That was pretty good. Windlands. I didn't say Windlands. Windlands and Windlands 2 are both good adventure games. The first one's more zen. The second one's more kind of combat oriented. That is what I'd say. And I think that's probably it. Looking to see if there's anything last ones. No. Tentacular. That's got a little bit of physical puzzlery about it, but it's cute. It's more a story game. It's not, wouldn't say it bites. I wouldn't go for Green Hell. I don't like Green Hell. It's scary looking over what we've played recently. Like there hasn't been a lot of heavy hitters lately, and not stuff with balls either. It's just kind of been a bit drab. If you were to recommend only 10, what will those be? Stormland is totally worth it. If I was you, I would go play Stormland. You'll be like, holy shit, this is good. It's really good. And the end game loop is kind of fun too. You can play with a buddy, but it's fecky, so I wouldn't plan on that. Buck and I played together. Yeah. That would definitely be up there. Megaton Rainfall was good fun. To be fair, Green Hell seems to be well liked. Yeah, some people like it. They're wrong! I don't know. I don't usually say that about games, but ugh. So I don't know if I could recommend just 10. I would rather recommend like 1 and say go away and play that and come back when you're done. And I would say that probably about Stormland. Stormland is a good one to just like go away and just feck off. Feck off. Go away, do your own thing. Go away, do your own thing, right? And then come back a bit later. That's probably the best thing I can do. I'm just trying to see if there was anything else here that was said. Yeah. Saints and Sinners 2 is coming soon. You know? Saints and Sinners 2 is coming soon. So I'm expecting that to fill my needs this side of Christmas. What else is coming? Bone Lab is coming. That should be interesting. I mean, if you like Boneworks, Boneworks is an interesting game, but again, it's weird. It's weird. You know? Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so those are the games. Again, if anyone wants to see that stuff, that's at the list of my reviews. You just go to You can just go to zimtalk5.com.
32 says, I actually never played Boneworks, but always liked the idea.
There's a reviews button there, okay? Well, that's our site. There you go. I like the Boneworks kind of jank, which is the thing that a lot of people don't like about it, but I find it pretty interesting. The pistol being so heavy is stupid. Yeah. I just wish the weapons will not be so heavy in Saints. Oh god, I'm weak. Have you ever held a pistol? Heavy fucking things, man. Heavy stuff. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Heavy in multiple ways. Alright, should we get back to this? Should we actually play some Wrench? I think that's a good idea. Let's do it. Let's get on with Wrench. We're gonna go ahead and try to fix a car, I suppose. Or start like a mechanic's garage from scratch is the idea.
Sylphfire32 says, holding a real
pistol checking us out. If you are new here and you haven't seen these shows before, my name's Zim. I've been doing VR live streaming for 8 years. World's longest, I think. Does that make me the best? Of course it does. I'm a survivor. I'm like Gloria Gaynor. All right, let's see here. Go. All right, getting started. What do we got? Right. Help information has been added to the manual app. Cool. Right. We wanted a catalog. Why are some of these not... Why doesn't he capitalize the C? God, Arcanian, if this drives me mad, it must drive you mad even more. I can also bring this over here so I don't have to be straining my neck. Nice and comfortable, right in the middle. Right, roadmap. What is that? The development roadmap. That's totally useless to me. I don't give a feck what you developers are doing.
Sylphfire32 says, credits is also uncapitalized.
Was it? Yeah, credits and catalog. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So I'm going to purchase a car lift. Confirm. See, like if Amazon was this easy, I'd be poor. Bum bum. All right, I spent 4,000. Now I've got 10 grand. 475 left. Right. Adjust the lift height by grabbing the lift handles. Tasks requiring access under the car are handled by raising the lift. All right, maybe we should check that out first. So we can go over here, grab the lift handles.
Sylphfire32 says, I'd be reporting that as a bug if I were QA for the game LUL.
And then you can go in under the car and look at things. That's pretty neat. All right. Yeah, you should. Rightly so, my friend. Rightly so. Okay. All right. So that's the old car lift. Very good. It only cost me 4 grand for 4 little feckin' rods. Jesus. All right. This is my money's going away very quickly. Grab the lift support to move them while there is no car on it. Set up your garage to handle tasks efficiently. Oh. All right. So we'll say there. Okay. I don't know. What else? Race trailer, storage bays. Locked, 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 locked. Everything's locked. Sell scrap. Back to the menu. Job board. All right. Accepting jobs, 1 of 3. Money and experience are earned by completing customer job requests. View and accept job requests using the job board app. They change after each job or event. As you earn experience, additional job types will become available. Accepting a job requires an open lift in your garage. Currently, you can only have 1 job at a time. Repack muffler, engine oil change, or coolant change. I'm going to let you guys decide. So 1, 2, or 3. Repack muffler, engine oil change, or coolant change number 3. Well, that's number 1, the muffler. Muff, 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 and tough. Number 2, the slippery oil. Sloopy goopy. Or... Number 3, drainer and refiller.
Might regret pointing this out, but is upper left camera supposed to be on?
Oh, no. Oops.
Sylphfire32 says, muffler.
Yeah. No, I'm not just advertising Oculus boxes. Thank you, dude. Some people think they're like, oh my god, look at him, he loves meta. No, the Oculus boxes are there because I don't love that meta's trying to scrub history. All right, what did you say? You said muffler? Yeah, I have the muffling man. Good man. All right, muffler it is. We'll do it. View the job. Repack muffler. Replace front and rear muffler packings. Time at 250. Parts 200. XP 110. Difficulty is 1 natural. Let's do it. Boop. Oh, I love the way this looks. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, you just give me the keys, yeah? You give me the keys and I'm gonna fucking go to town. Look at this car. Holy cow. It looks amazing. Feck. God. All right. I thought there was going to get shitty cars. Not like I'm just open a garage and some fucking... All right. Kit car. Fine. It's fine. Check the manual for guides. That's fine. Submit completed work. Check your work before submitting it. By testing customer cars from your garage app.
What happened to the windshield?
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Maybe that's the job. All right, let's see here.
Sylphfire32 says, that is a cool car indeed.
That's amazing. I'm just going to save. Game saved. Okay. So now we need what? Manual? All right, so we're going to first raise the car up.
Arcanian says, imagine if this game was merged with Assetto and you could drive the cars you fix.
No, seriously, what if you could... Yeah, that would be so good.
News. I put a 10x10 canopy tent in the backyard.
Shit. Oh my god,
Either play or storage space.
You're breaking my mind with this now. What if you could do exactly that? What if you could do exactly that? There's a little engineer in here. Okay.
Sylphfire32 says, that would be a great game idea.
All right.
Fix, then race the cars.
Yeah, I mean, you could fix the cars, race the cars. If you get in a crash, you're like, God damn it, I just put a new muffler on this. You know, like, it'd be amazing. And if you had full body physics, like soft body physics and stuff, where like you get in crashes, you could paint your ride, you would actually detail the jobs on your car. You could buy artwork from artists to decal your car or whatever. You could buy NFTs. Oh, you could also suck Mark Zuckerberg's giant cock. I'm just kidding. Sorry. I'm sorry. I love the future. I'm sure it's all good and toasty. Right, what are we doing? Manual. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Bower catfish. I guess that's this. So chassis and drivetrain? No. Muffler packing. Here we go. Alrighty. Yeah, baby. All right, our catfish. Let's see here.
Sylphfire32 says, if you total an NFT car, are you out real world money?
Yeah, I guess you are. Unlatch and remove driver's side body panel. Okay, hang on. So I assume that's going to be the whole plasticky body panel. Jeez, there's like not much to this car. Look at the underbelly. It's just all frame. Okay. Unlatch and remove the driver's side panel. So I go ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Okay, unlatch. Does that just pull this? And then... Well, that's unsettling that you can just do it that easily. What the hell? All right, so where do I put this now? That's very unsettling. I'm going to treat your carbon fiber. We should probably put it so that we don't scratch it. That there. Very good. Okay, that's part one. What else have we got here? It's Zim's garage. All right. Unlatch and remove the driver's side. The driver's side. Yep. Driver's side body panel. Unlatch and remove both V-band clamps securing the flex pipe. What the heck is a flex pipe? Hang on, let's look first before we cheat. What is a flex pipe? V-band these. That's the catfish muffler. No, that's not.
Sylphfire32 says, so far it looks better than Car Mechanic Simulator did.
Car Mechanic Simulator, yeah, and this is quite old, but I don't think they were successful. I think this is like probably dead now or stopped. I could be wrong. Sometimes indie devs and stuff like they take a long time to do stuff because one person, it's not a team of people. Unlatch and remove both V-band
Guy
clamps.
says, try hitting it with a wrench. That'll fix it.
You know what I need? I need a fucking table. That's what I need. I buy a freaking table here. Hang on. What is this? Those like packages? All right, that's like where shipping stuff comes in. Hit it with a wrench, just whack things. Right. So tool belt, parts finder. No. I want watch. I want menu. I want grid and catalog. Catalog basics. Purchase necessary parts, tools, and equipment using the catalog app. Start browsing the catalog by pressing a category button. Category button. Many categories have multiple pages of items. Narrow your results by filtering, blah, blah, blah. Add items to your cart from the thumbnail. Press the complete purchase button. It'll be delivered. It'd be funny if you had to wait real world time.
Juggalojo84 says, flax pipe is in the middle of the header and muffler.
Yeah, thank you. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, here we are, rolling cart. That's what I want. I'll take a rolling cart, please. Bloop. What else do we want? Flashlight? Any flashlights in here? Flashlights. Ratchet we probably are going to need. Small ratchet, bolt, oil drain pan. Man, this is so cool. We're like actually able to work on this stuff. I'm super hyped. This is so wrong. Why do I like this so much? But it's like super fun. This is super fun. I love boring shit that in VR is incredible and you learn something at the same time. It's so cool. I'm like super hyped. I am super, super hyped about all of this. It's stupid. It's really stupid. I'm sorry for being so hyped. It's too cool. Look at all these parts!
Sylphfire32 says, play this enough, put it on your resume, and go get hired as a mechanic.
You probably could, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, you get to know enough, and then people are like, hey, can you change the thing? And you're like, yeah, sure, no problem. I know how to do that. I know the process, no problem. And that's the thing, you could get certified. You could play a game to get certified, then get a real world job, and then absolutely turn your passion into what you hate, like a lot of YouTubers do. You know, they work really hard on their videos, they play lots of games, then they become famous, and then they off themselves. It's sad, but, you know, it's just the YouTuber lifestyle. Right, so what are we going to do here now? Bum, 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 bum. Catalog. Back again. Here we are. Bum, bum, bum.
Sylphfire32 says, LUL.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. New chassis. Just buy the guy a brand new chassis. He comes in. We're like, I might have upgraded your car. He's like, I'm not paying for that. You're like, it's okay. I fronted it with my money. Look, there's a tilted seat for $1,200. All these parts are expensive, man. And I want to just make it so much better. Oh, boy. Okay, engine block. All these things, rod bearing and stuff. Oh my god! This is so neat. This is so neat. Alright, let's just complete the purchase. Because I don't really know. 9975. Where's my... Bing, bing. Oh, look! Who is it? It's my favorite rolling cart. Here it comes with me. It's gonna be my friend. I don't have to sit things anywhere down anymore. Got a nice little rolling cart. Can I fix it in place? Does this work? Oh, that's so neat. Oh, that's so neat. All right, we're gonna remove these clamps. Clamp. Thank you. Uh-huh. And then, okay, so I've taken those. I'm not sure that this whole thing is supposed to come off like that, but hey. Anyway, let's just take the whole muffler assembly and we'll just stick it down here on our new rolling cart. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this baby. She's ready and roaring for just a bit of action. Oh man, It looks sexy as hell. No car that I've ever owned has this much room in it. Amazing. Okay, so that's off. Clearly not the whole... Where did my menu go? Where's the instructions? Here, right? Okay, here we are. So, we will grab manual and just see what we're doing. Like a terrible person. Manual. Remove the flex pipe. Unlatch and remove both V-band clamps, securing the flex pipe. It says remove them, but okay. Where's the other one? Move the flex pipe. Oh, that's this one. Oh, I see. So we weren't supposed to remove the whole thing. We were just supposed to remove this. Okay. Leave that there. Okay, so we got the flex pipe off. Unlatch, remove the V-band clamp securing the exhaust tip. Remove the exhaust tip. Oh, okay. No problem. Honestly, this game looks and plays excellently. Really enjoying this. Hey, Sylv, how you doing? I don't think I realized that you were here. Cheers. Thanks for coming out, buddy. Remove the muffler body and remove the muffler body and place on a work surface. It's this one.
Sylphfire32 says, been talking to me and didn't realize it was me.
Yeah, my brain sometimes processes it because Bell doesn't make the names sound any differently.
Mask93 says, Zim, doesn't your Quest 2 heat up your eyes, or it's only my headset?
No, mine doesn't. I do have a vented interface, which is nice. It's basically got holes into the area with your eyes, so it breathes better. I recommend it. It's from Kiwi Design. I think it's like 30 or 40, but it's a whole interface. It's that plus the face pad plus that kind of stuff. They of course sent it to me, so I got it for free. But if I had to make a purchase, as much as I love VR Cover and their products for many years,
says,
that's my favorite.
I just have vented eyes. Built-in holes.
Vented eyes. Remove all 4 of the M6 1.0 button cap screws that secure the muffler end caps to the muffler body. Oh. How? The feckin' hell tool do I need for that? Yeah. Shit. To the catalog. What do we need to buy? Tools. Ratchet. Maybe a ratchet will do it. Small ratchet. Small ratchet description. Well, that's a handy. We're probably going to need it. Add that to the cart. Let's get a big ratchet too while we're at it. Feck it. All right, no problem. All right, let's... Aha! It's here!
Sylphfire32 says, well, it is early access.
Oh my god, they have you take the fucking tape off! That's amazing! I'm so happy with that. You have no idea. Alright, we've got a small wrench, big wrench, and I guess wrenches are important in a game called Wrench. But where's my fucking screwdrivers? I don't understand. Maybe this will work? I honestly don't have a clue. I'm having a little trouble getting my hand on it. Then There we are. Shit, it's stuck. Unscrew. The end cap.
Sylphfire32 says, that looked like you were unscrewing it from your finger.
Yeah, I was just messing with it. Trying to figure out how to get that to work. The end caps of the muffler now. Shit, did I just bump a screw off? Ah, oh no, it's here. I forgot about the wrists thing. Okay. Pull the two end caps off of the muffler. I mean, honestly, it looks really cool. Well, I'm glad that worked. Got a small wrench. But like so far, this is really, really neat. Okay, now I know I should have been a mechanic. Okay, what do we got? Ratcheting torque wrenches are critical for quick and accurate fastening. These wrenches provide a ratcheting mechanism, a torque limiter, and a low torque electric motor. Cool.
Sylphfire32 says, worst thing about dealing W/tiny screws is dropping them and then 30 minutes hunting.
Oh man. I still remember dropping a screw out of one of my... Anyway, let's not... Remove both muffler end caps. Yes. We've done that. Remove the used packaging from both ends of the muffler body and discard. Oh. And discard. Okay, so we're going to need a discarding bin or whatever you call it. I just realized. By the way, I'm going to save it here. Because we don't want to have our garage lost. What else have we got? We got to go back and get a disposal. Trash bin. $100 for a trash bin? Excuse me! Fucking hell. It's a bit much. Wouldn't you agree? Okay. I'll put the bin over here near us.
Sylphfire32 says, inflation.
There we go. Yeah, that's some pretty bloody nasty inflation. Oh! That's one grungy ass muffler. Alright, get rid of that. What else we got? Woo! That one just fell out. Obviously the last mechanic who worked on this wasn't as awesome as me. Right. Okay, put that down. And go ahead and dispose of... Scrap it. And what else? What else? What else? We now need the manual again. See what we're doing. This is so cool, though. Really, really neat. I knew this was going to be cool, but I didn't know it was going to be this neat. Okay. Where are we going? Manual. Purchase 2 new muffler packings. Okay. Muffler packings would be engine accessories. And we want muffler packings. Muffle. Here, let's put muff in here. I just want any excuse. I'm Irish. I want any excuse at all for the muff. Muffler, catfish muffler bod, muffler packing. Boom, boom, 2 of those. Let's do it. All right. Should be arriving anytime now. Look, watch. This is my favorite thing in the entire game. There's a beautiful car sitting over there, but I get to open the tape. Hell yeah. Here's our new muffler packings. Gorgeous, beautiful, pristine. Take all the nasty toxins out. Let's go ahead and stick that in there. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Go ahead and get you one. All right. This is some cool ass game, honestly. This is like really, really sick. Did not think this was gonna be so fun. Now, how in the world do you fit? All right, let's see here now. Right, I need to fix that a little bit better. I don't know what torque it's going to require. We don't want to strip it. We don't want to feck it up. If you're just watching, this is Wrench, which is a VR like mechanic type sim. It's really neat. I've just stripped the body of this car. I'm going through, I've got all the parts of replacing the mufflers. This is great. Super, super cool fun. Here's my manual. And it says, okay, install new packings into the ends. Muffler body, install the end caps, torque to 20 Newton meters. Okay. $20, you said? Okay. I'm just doing a screw at a time here. Nice and easy. Nothing too crazy. And you can put a hand on the back of it to keep it steady. Did it? There we go. That's done. Now we'll do the other one. Nice and easy. And we'll cap the sides off. And we'll get the screws in. Now the nice thing, you have to deal with the grime and grit, right? Otherwise, that's kind of a major deal. Oh. And you are actually being timed when you're doing this stuff. Okay, that's sorted. So you got to make sure you're not taking too long. Otherwise the customer will not be happy. Where's the screw? There it is. Piece by piece. There we go. That's that done. Now I think it's just reinstall. Install the end caps torque.
Sylphfire32 says, good point, regrime and grit. And noise.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Install the muffler body back onto the chassis. So we'll just stick that back on there. Okay. Install the exhaust tip and then the V-band clamp. That's the exhaust tip. We'll take a clamp with us. Okay. And then this guy, that's the flex pipe. Anyone pay attention to how it came off? Was it? Imagine, nope. Must have been like that. Okay. V-band clamps. Another V-band clamp. Just give them a little... Those would be like a pain in the ass to close.
Sylphfire32 says, think it auto-orients.
Install the flex pipe and flex pip. Hey, pip! And both clamps that secure it. Install the driver's side body panel. Oh, yeah. This is the beauty. This is the beauty. Once we get this on, it's going to look all beautiful again.
Sylphfire32 says, I flex my pip all the time.
You gotta. It's only healthy. There we go. I think we're done. And then I can... Oh, I got to take it for a drive or something. How do I do that? Can I take it for a drive? Really? What do we got? What do we got? There was a way to do it, right? Job car. Uh-huh, that's fine. Roadmap. Job board. Submit. Jobs performed. I haven't checked it. Job board. 2x catfish muffler packing. Replace the front and rear muffler packings. Yeah, we've done that. Is there two sides, however? Or is that just the one side of the vehicle? Is what I'm wondering. Like, look at the suspension and everything in here and the battery. And really cool. Yeah, it's just the one side. Okay. It's a nice little garage we got here for ourselves, I must say. All right. 27 minutes in. What else? How do I do this? Catalog credits manual. I'm just going to submit it. If I submit it, let's see. Where are we? Shit, how did I? Job board. When you submit it, be evaluated. If you completed the job correctly, you'll earn money. If there are problems, okay. Yep. Earned 131. Other issues, details. Fixed items, 2x muffler placking, incorrect torque. 1x M6 10 millimeter button cap screw. Shit! Somehow we got the torque wrong. And they charged me 50%? What? How much did I... Performance plus 5%, playtime, labor time. Parts quality A, torque quality B, awards and penalties. All right, review invoice. Completion 50%?
Sylphfire32 says, probably the first one where you did it at 15 before realizing.
Yeah, but why is it completion 50%? I did both muffler repacks. Performance plus 5%. Job payment $250. Completion 50%. Missing parts fee, performance. What? Total net value 131? What? Where's my fucking money, man? What happened here? I had 250 bucks. How does that payment make 131? New stuff. This game is sweet. Wow. Okay. So we managed new job variety unlocks at 100 XP, 14% available. 14%? Does that mean I've... Oh, I'm at 58 XP. So the repack muffler I've done. Coolant change, oil, engine change. These things I haven't done. Purchase tools and equipment. Yeah, I've done those. Reach 1,000 XP to earn more on certain jobs. So you have to just keep doing these jobs. and then get them right. Like, I can see why people would like do a job and then be like, I'm not going to do that 20 times. Because that's a pain in the ass. That's real work. But a game like, if they took a game like this and you mixed it with a game where you were using those vehicles, like you were a real life mechanic in like Grand Theft Auto, right? Someone brings their ride in, you have to tune it up, whatever. You get paid for it. Their vehicle performs or doesn't perform based on how well you do. They could even get in a car accident if you do a shitty job or whatever, you know? It would be, I don't know. Like, you think that'd be kind of fun, but maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe if you could earn money from it or, oh, weird. So weird. I don't know. My brain's going 100 miles an hour. A lot of that stuff just wouldn't be fun, but this is a cool freaking game. Like, I didn't think this was going to be so neat. Do we want to do another one? Like, maybe drain? Try the engine oil? That seems interesting. 0.5 hours. Early access. Okay. It says you should be able to do it in 15. Best job results, do it in 15 minutes. 17. Let's go. Oh my God, the things that you've got for us, baby. Look at this. My tools are floating. Okay. Go ahead and stick them there. And the bin can go back here. Damn sexy car. Damn sexy car. Look at this car. Can't be ogling. We got a job to do. All right, let's do it. Oil filter change. I'm not going to submit. That would be silly. Okay. And let's go for the manual. Oil change. Oil change would be engine. Engine oil. Remove the oil cap so the oil will drain more quickly. There's the oil. Let's bring you up, baby. That's right. Up. Okay, like that. Where are you, madame? Now, if they had this for like a whole bunch of, just like you have Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you had this for Motorheads, man, I think it would do well. Because you could like try a job and then figure out what parts you need and then buy the parts, I don't have a fucking clue. All right, where are you? Where are you? Remove the oil cap so the oil will drain more quickly. Where is the oil cap? Remove the oil drain bolt located. Okay, so I know that. I need a drain pan. Let's just go ahead and buy a drain pan because I know I need it. And where are we? Drain pan. Okay. Bum, bum. Thank you. Nice little drain pan. Now, where is this oil cap? Is that under the engine? If I open the hood, that's what I suspect. I suspect I've got to pop the hood. How do I do that? That's a bolt. You can just pop the steering wheel off? Oops. Gonna take the hood off. This is like me guessing without looking at the instructions what I'm doing. Okay, oil, oil, oil. That looks like the oil cap. Okay. Oil cap. And then we need to go to the manual. All right. What else we got? Remove the oil cap. Remove the drain bolt located on the bottom of the oil pan. It'll be under. Could be a messy job, this one. Ah, this guy. Drain bolt. And then we want to catch the oil. So, where is it? There. Roughly there. Okay. I don't know if a wrench is the correct thing for this, but we can actually let's use this one and open it up. When the oil is finished draining, remove and discard the oil filter. Okay. Ah! Catch the oil, catch the oil. It's got oil all over the place. Look at that. Oh man, it's actually, look, it's even moving like it's supposed to as it drains. That's cool. And it looks like castor oil. It looks like it should. Okay, it doesn't swish around like we'd want, but like that bolt. Catch that later. I'm getting tired. Holding this fucking thing out. Come on. Drain her out, baby. Drain her out. I don't know why 30 Newton meter target is floating in my eyes. Look, it's almost done. They did a really good job. Okay, so that's the oil. No problem. Job done. When the oil is finished draining, remove and discard the oil filter. The fuck is the oil filter? This guy? Guess that's that guy. So we'll try and may not lose the bolt. That would be unwise. Am I going to be able to get in there with this guy? Maybe. Uh-huh. Remember, we can put these on. Whoop! That looks like. Nope. Back it. Leave it up. All right. Slowly, we're getting. And then. Still can't get it. Who else is holding the sucker in? Anything else? Just watch. None of this is going to be necessary. I've done this before where like do bits and pieces. Come on. What's left? This would never fit. What am I doing, man? This is, I feel like I'm doing more than just the oil filter. Am I taking out the whole goddamn engine? Am I being an idiot? Hang on here a second. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Something's not right. Okay. I'm going to pause it there just for a second. I need to take a little drinky break and stuff. Woo! Oh, no. This is crazy. This is crazy. I didn't expect this to be so enamored with this, but this is like there's some part of my brain that's like this is really lovely. That's really good. Enjoying it. Hey Swappy, hey, long time no see. Oh, awesome. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. Who else have I missed? I've missed loads of people. Yeah. Buy a hatchet? I don't think a hatchet would help. I think I'll buy a ratchet. Yeah. Oh. Oh boy. Look at this. I'm wearing even a Twitch shirt tonight. Sorry, YouTubers. This is from a guy called Wasted. He's got this like monkey logo, and I saw this. It was so cool. Now, of course, it didn't have like whatever's happening to the print. And the only thing that I would say is if you're going to make a custom t-shirt for yourself, don't make it a giant graphic like this unless it's breathable, right? This is literally like a plastic middle, which means if you sweat, like you want to sweat. It's obviously cotton breathes, right? But like this metal bit is just, ugh. Like if you had like a Mario face or something there, just doesn't work out. Doesn't work out. I'm sure they said something about like testing the car or like, I don't know if there's the ability to like drive the thing. That'd be kind of neat. But like, has anyone else done an oil change for themselves? Because I feel like I'm taking the engine apart. I feel like those bolts are unnecessary to take the oil filter. Is the oil filter up top? I should check their instructions, but I'm just like, like take all the bolts out. I am fecking this lady's car up. Cool game though. Man, it really, this is the problem. Like you have a game that comes out and you're like, wow, that game's so good at what it does. It does its one thing, and it does its one thing so well. What's up with the clocks? What do you mean what's up with the clocks? They're still roughly in sync, right? Time's correct. That's California time. That's UK time. So, the purpose of the clocks is to let not just me know, but also my audience know who might be somewhere else. Kind of time zones. Yeah. The two clocks is old audience, dark, evil, deceitful, UK people. Light audience, California. It's not Canada. It's supposed to be. But then I realized CA is also California. So it's like, shit. But that's why the little maple leaf is up there. So you remember that. I know it's a tiny, tiny maple leaf. I need to make those signs bigger, but mostly for me.
Juggalojo84 says, the oil filter can be different places, one different cars.
Okay, well that's helpful to know. This car seems pretty cool. I'm glad it's a different car. It's not just the same exact model that we're dealing with. So that's pretty neat. Arcadian, how are you still awake? You gotta have energy for the morning. Because Russia's sending nukes, man. They're coming. Did you hear that on Russian state TV? How many quests do you have? 6. I have 8.5 quests. 8.5. There's a long story behind that. A lot of sexual favors to Oculus reps, you know? I didn't probably need that many, but no, I don't have that many. It looks like it. I think, what are these? Let me just check. Boxes wise. 64 gigabyte quest that Oculus sent me, which I gave to my wife. 256 gigabyte Oculus Quest 2, which I bought for myself. 64 gigabyte Oculus Quest 2, which I bought for my dad, and I think he wanted it. Did it get shipped to him directly, or somehow I ended up with that box. Elite Strap, Oculus Go, and above that, a replacement Oculus Touch controller left side for one of them. Yeah, and then behind me I've got, that's an original Oculus Quest. That's the Oculus Quest thingamajiggy. That's another Oculus Quest. There's a lot of quests. And then, of course, I've got all the Oculus Connect water bottles from going to Connect. Yeah, I've got a lot of things. Oops. I just knocked my power pack! Not a power pack. Why haven't you thrown away the Oculus Go? I still use it. I love the Oculus Go. The Oculus Go is very good for a limited library. Games like Narrows do not exist anywhere else. It's like an FTL game for the sea. Also, if I'm ever going on like a plane or something, I've got two options. I can, if I'm in a plane or train or something, if I'm going somewhere, the Go is so compact, it'll just fit in a suitcase. I don't have to worry about it. Get some lens protectors in there. I don't have to worry about it getting stolen or anything like that. It's super nice on a plane. It's better than a Quest because by default, it's 3 degrees of freedom. And that means that it's not drifting. It's not trying to do a Guardian or anything like that. So all of its games, all of its content, and I have like 150 different games installed on there, are really good. Yeah. It's just sitting there. For most people, the Go just sits there. But then if I want to access, for example, my home network over virtual desktop, which, to be honest, I've only done very, very few times, I can do that. You have to open some ports on your PC, leave virtual desktop running, go hundreds of miles away, and then remote back to your PC, and you can kind of check up on stuff. Like, it's really cool. Really cool. So, it's still useful. I still like it. Has a little bit of a heat problem because it's passive cooling. And its battery life is kind of low. You know, I'm yawning because it's getting late, but yeah, that's just the way it is. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more of this. You have the balls to use a VR headset on a plane? Yeah, why? Worried about someone looking at you going, what's he doing? What are you doing, sir? What are you doing, mister? I mean, people wear face masks. It's just like a fatter face. No one has looked at me. I've used it on a plane. I've used it on a, like a yacht. Not a yacht. A cruise ship? No, not a cruise ship. A boat of some very large boat of some kind. Don't ask me why I was on the boat. But VR on a plane is great. You know what I even did? I did a horror thing with a plane crash experience while on a plane. That fucks with you. Like you think, I've got the balls. It does a little twinge. It like changes something in your head. You're like, oh, things are good. Oh, things aren't so good. Oh no. Why did you look at that? You shouldn't have looked at that. Things. Oh, that was a funny bump. Wasn't that a funny bump? So, yeah, maybe don't do that. But yeah, it's good. I've used VR while driving. I hope you mean not while you're driving. Someone else was driving? Oh, because you have no stereo depth even with pass-through. You got to be careful about that. I've used the Oculus Quest in a hot tub. A bunch of devs. I've done that. It wasn't mine, but I used it. It was fun. It was kind of stupid for a photograph. And then, what else? The furthest I've tested, by the way, with Virtual Desktop was from Scotland all the way to California. That was a big but it actually successfully connected to my desktop and stuff. It was funny. It sounded funny. I have used it in a car and on a school bus. All while parked or passenger, though. Yeah, so the problem with Quest and things is they drift. There's this horrible drift that makes the whole thing, like, not a fun experience. You can put it into 3DOF mode, so it'll ignore that. But I still find the general size of the Quest and the form factor of the Quest to be bigger, bulkier, because it's got those rigid, like, headband things, whereas the Go is just a solid body and just completely cloth material. It's so neat. I still have the DK2. My wife prevented me. She's like, you are not selling it. You are not giving it away. I wanted to give away to a buddy because I'm like, hey, you can use it. She's like, no, it was the first headset that you, like, really went boom with. Like, do not get rid of it. So I still have it. I have not unpackaged it in ages, but I do have it in a box just behind that door. So that's where we are. I can go back and we can do a little bit of, more of this stuff. Go and Gear VR work better in small enclosed spaces that turn on their own. Yeah, it's, I just like being able to play for, I don't know, an hour, just sitting there with your little wiggly waggly wand. The only thing that screwed me over once was I didn't know how to reset and reconnect the Go controller to the Go headset. So on a plane I was like, great, no controller. So like what I want to happen next for VR, for the purposes of like travel, small form factor headset, hand controls, right? Just like the Quest has. The Quest does a great job of hand tracking. The models, all that kind of stuff. It's amazing. They've really done a lot of people don't give them enough credit, is what I'm saying. The engineering leaps and bounds that Meta / Oculus have done for us over the years, absolutely incredible. And many of you might not have seen this, but there's actually tools coming out for creators in terms of capture of video, which is cool as well. So happy about that. But anyway, yeah. Are you having an issue looking for the oil filter on the car in VR? No, I could get it to highlight it, but kind of. Yeah. I just thought I'd take a quick break. Should be interesting if Valve comes out with a standalone. That will be interesting. With a Steam Deck at the back of it, you just unattach and you're like, yeah! And then you like stick it back on, the battery's there. Actually, it wouldn't make sense, right? It would be the front. But using the new video tools can seriously inflate video file size, though. I don't care about video file size. The stability is really good. I want to know if you can live capture with that. So I assume not. I assume it needs to take some processing. Yeah, the variable bitrate audio problem was like why they chose that. It's just a bad choice. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do it. All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go back. I'm scared a little bit. Small scare, not big scare. Whoa! Look at that. This is the funny thing. Like, this is a Sennheiser mic, and you can they like made it the perfect length that the little Sennheiser tag, this blue tag, is always sticking out. It's kind of funny that way. Anyway, here we go. All right, back to being an engine engineer, a mechanic, a mechanic in the McLaren. Oh, stuff is on the other side of the table, things like that. All right, let's see this car. Let's check her out. This is pretty. This has been really, really neat, though. I do wish there was like less pop-up text when I hover over stuff. So like maybe I could change that. But let's see here. I want to bring this car down up there and then see if I can have at it. Well, we can always. All right, so this is saying remove and discard the oil filter. Right. That's the engine. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay. The oil filter's in here somewhere. Where's that? Have I totally lost it now? What the feck? Where'd it go? Where did it go? That's this guy. Uh-huh. Oh, there's a bolt. Maybe that we need to take off. Where are we?
Sylphfire32 says, I'd imagine that once good enough, there might be expert mode W/no pop-up text.
I think there's probably options on the menu, but I just haven't really looked. I'm gonna grab this. This is the sad thing, like, this is how little I know. It's like, okay. Oh, that's what you want me to remove? When the oil has finished draining, remove and discard the oil filter. Purchase a replacement oil filter, install it with the original drain bolt. Oh shit, I was just taking stuff off willy-nilly. Whoopsies. Okay, so we need to buy a new thing. Go. We need an oil filter. We're probably gonna need some oil. I'm guessing. It's an oil change after all. And then oil. Engine accessory, maybe? Oil filter. Oh. Oil coil pack. Oil. Oil filter. Oil filter. Drain bolt. Oil squirter. Oil pan seal. Piston ring. Oil filter, $7. Not very expensive, eh? Yeah. Yeah, it should grab at the top. Okay. It's a pity the help images didn't make it in, but, you know, it's a pretty cool ride nonetheless. Okay, oil filter goes in there. And I'm not sure where these go, but oh, fucking clue. All right, hang on. I don't remember. Right. Some fluid containers lay to check the remaining fluid. Blah blah blah. I didn't read any of that. It's gonna bite me in a bit. No, don't go away. Heck. You know what? I think this guy's car is good enough. Look, I want to see what happens. What happens if we just like...
Says, and this is why pop-up text and highlighting is there working smiley.
Oh, there's oil going all over the place. Oh, God, it's on the brakes and it's on the... Oh, it's on the hood. Shit. This isn't good. No, that's definitely going to be bad. This guy's car. Oh, God. Oh, and it's thrown into the seat and everything. Oh, shit. Here's the old oil. Oh, it's going all over. Oh, it's glug, 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 glug. It's empty. It's almost all gone. Okay, so let's go ahead. This guy's ride is almost finished. Ignore all the other things.
Sylfire 32 says, that's a never-ending jar of oil, lol.
No, it's not. It's not never-ending. It just ended. And we're going to seal her back up. And let's submit the deal and see how bad our score is for our very unhappy customer. All right, let's, we did an excellent job. I think that's the best I've ever done. Submit it, and boom, submitted. Assembly.
Sylfire 32 says, it hadn't ended when I sent that tongue-poking smiley.
Performance 0%. Oh, no! How much did it payment? $5! Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is what happens when you pick up mechanics on Fiverr.com. Okay. Well, we fixed that person's car just with a normal oil change. Oh, my God. That was good. Did I get any XP? I got 23 XP for fecking the feck out of that person's car. How do I still have a job? Yay! Well, that was actually quite a bit of XP. That's so funny. Job board. Coolant change. Look, let's just look at it and I'll just accept it. And then I want to see what car comes in. What do we got? Look at that! It's like a dune buggy. Oh, man. That's cool. Now, look, I don't want to, like, expose the vehicle or whatever, but damn, man, this is sick. I really enjoy this stuff. This is so cool. And there was a dog here with me who is, like, wanting my attention, I think. She's, like, constantly at me.
Juggalojo84 says, remind me to not let Zim do a oil change on my car, lol.
I'll do it for a $5, man. I'll do it for a $5. It's fine. It's all good. I love these like pop tops that are like so easy to just, you're like hood accessory. It's like, pachoink. There we go. What else have we got? So like, can I actually just fucking tear the hell out of this? Like take pieces?
Sylfire 32 says, you forgot to massage the oil into the upholstery.
Massage the oil into the upholstery. Look, you can just take bits off the car and fucking just jack around with it. I'm really curious. Like, oh, we lost that bit. Lost that bit. Oh, that's a spark plug, isn't it? A spark plug? It looks like it. Can I? Oh, I gotta take it off proper. You don't need a wheel. Give me your wheel. Expect that. Job well done. I would say that was a job well done. What do you think? I think it was a job well done. Submit it. Minute and 40. Boom! Oh no. I got minus 44% performance. I didn't know you could get negative. Labor time in development. Check mark. Parts quality F. Torque quality. Oh no. What happened? Oh shit! Missing parts fee, 650. They charged me for throwing away their steering wheel and all those bolts and shit and the hood of the car.
Sylfire 32 says, LOL.
That's job payment 200. Oh my god. That's bad. Didn't pay, just charged me. Did I get any XP? 0. 0 XP. I love the game smart. All right, well that's Wrench.
Sylfire
loads of fun.
32 says, how is performance only minus 44 though? Should be minus 100.
Well, I don't know. I guess it's because I didn't take the entire car and throw it in the bin or something. I don't know. That's a bit odd, right? But let's have a look over here. I don't know where we are in this beautiful little garage place. It looks like we've decided to set up shop in the middle of Auckland, Australia, or maybe on Mars. Maybe that's why I'm not getting any fucking intelligent customers, because there is no intelligent life on Mars. That'll be that. That's Wrench, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. I think we'll call it early. I know I normally go for like 3 hours, but, you know, long day and all that. And they got a lovely logo. But this was a fantastic game. Really liked it. Obviously, fecked about. Did one proper job, one shitty job, and one terrible job. And certainly, we paid the price. We absolutely did. All right, that's Wrench, everybody. Thank you for tuning. Thanks for watching in to our Tuesday show. I'm going to get out of here because, well, to be honest, there's important things to be done. Like, I don't know, play a card game with the wife or something. Be good fun. Maybe watch some Better Call Saul. That's even better. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I don't have to convince her, though. I'll be like, hey, you want to do some Better Call Saul? She'll be like, yeah. And I'll be like, okay, but I can buy a Steam Deck. She's like, no. I'm like, fine. Make me tea. She'll be like, we met in the middle. All right, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Something's wrong with the button. I pushed it already 7 times. That's weird.